Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another live game commentary. Today we're playing Volibear jungle, arguably a counter to the new new lethality builds that are coming through this patch. You guys play in this patch, you know lethality is disgusting, horribly broken. Horribly broken. A lot of champions are coming through that, you know, just like completely rising to the top. Quints, for example, Pantheon, Talon, Jace, already strong, but even stronger now. Loads of junglers like Graves, Kha'Zix. Rengar even uses more lethality now as well. Like, loads of champions are coming through with these lethality builds. Even AD carries are building lethality. So, essentially, lethality, you can think of it as a bit of a flat armor pen to an extent. Not quite like that, but more or less like that. So, if you're a champion who can stack armor, you're still pretty good against these lethality champions. But tank junglers in general tend to not be too strong overall right now because they don't really have the same early game pressure. That seems to be like a very common thing for tank junglers, is that they tend to be have hard matchups against most meta junglers in the early game specifically. But Volibear is one of these champions who has really good matchup into most meta junglers, and he can start stacking armor right from the get-go. So if you're against a lot of lethality people, Volibear is really not a bad choice. Now, we're not against a huge amount this game, but Vi could certainly buy some if she wants to. I actually don't really like the lethality build on Vi, but she certainly could if she wants to. Draven will be buying lethality. Even Renekton I've seen go lethality as well, so that could be something we see. But, you know, I tried that on stream once, and I fed really hard, so I probably wouldn't recommend that. I want to say hi, not just from me, obviously, but from Shad as well. There he is down there, if you can see him. Just kidding, by the way. That wasn't Shad. That was a jumper that looks like Shad. Yeah, he's downstairs, so he's not here right now. So sadly, he's not here to say hello to you guys. But he's around. He's around in spirit, that's for sure. Here's the Masteries, guys. 80 res, attack speed, Quints. Health per level or armor yellows, up to you. And for your Masteries, go for 12, 0, 18 or something 0, 18. Courage of the Colossus is what you need. I just saw something pop up in the top left of my screen, by the way, when I killed that wolf. It was like a little gold symbol. I don't know what that was. Is that a little symbol to let you know that you've got gold or some shit? Wait, I'm gonna... Wait, I need to... Okay, it didn't pop up there. Maybe it only pops up when you're, like, not looking at your champion. Hello, Vi. What you doing here, sunshine? Alright. With my passive, I'm going to see whether or not she can kill me here. Red buff? Unlucky. Well, she can't kill me. Well, actually, I think she could have killed me there, but I smited the skull crab as it came by, but that's close. Vi survives on 1 health. Very close there. In fact, I can probably keep going on this grump here. Actually, I don't know if I can kill this guy. We'll see if we can. Yeah, in those kind of situations, guys, you always need to keep your eyes peeled on the minimap because you need to know who's coming through. Like for example, that situation there, Ziggs was like, nah, mate, I'm not moving. Can't be asked to move, so he didn't move. But Echo did move, unfortunately. Obviously, if Ziggs had been the one to move instead of Echo, then it would have been the other way around. You know, then we would have 100% got first blood if Ziggs had been the one to move, but it's whatever, really. Because just always keep your eyes peeled on the minimap so you know what's going down. Like, it's like, this is the thing. This is the difference between, in my opinion, being on tilt and making smart plays. Is if I died there, I would be, you know, if I was on tilt, I'd be frustrated because I'd just be like, Ziggs, what the bloody hell are you doing? I was fighting her for 10 years. She's on 1 hit, you know, unlucky mid laner, that kind of shit. However, the thing is, you know, the thing is that Ziggs is under tower, right? So it's kind of hard for him to help me. But you could argue it's a Ziggs. How the bloody hell does he get put under tower? That's a good argument. But still, early game, not too easy for him to shove out. But just always keep your eyes on the minimap. Because then you won't be flaming your team as much when they make mistakes. We should focus Thresh here for sure. That was a complete misclick. I did not mean to do that. Nice. Still works. Good flash from Thresh. I'm going to go up mid and see if we can... I don't think we can do anything to this Echo, honestly. I think that's actually a really safe lane there. I think that's going to be a really hard lane for me to influence. Because he's got so many escapes. Well, so many escapes. He's very slippery, is Echo. And it's really hard to get onto him if you don't have a laner that can, like, set things up for you particularly well. And obviously a Ziggs with no mana is not a laner that can set things up for you. So we'll see if I can get in on this guy here. He might use a... No, I'm wasting too much time trying to go for kills here. That's all good though. Good ship. Let's just farm the chickens here. And keep your eyes on your lanes so you know what's going down. So for example, if I'm looking at bot lane, I'm seeing that they're quite close to the tower. They might draw some jungle attention. So if I go back down bot, there it is. If I go back down bot soon, it'll be a good idea. So let me just finish off these chickens and maybe look for it. I don't know where she went. Did she just queue over the wall again or something? Alright, so Echo using his E. Good excuse for me to go in here. Ziggs still though, so he's not really going to be able to do too much. But it's still a bit of harass, which is cool. Considering, god damn it. Considering that the... Ziggs is a little feeling the pressure here, so it's a decent amount of harass. So, but yeah, not really going to be able to do too much in that lane until Ziggs gets like after his first back maybe, or you know, at least some mana. He needs a little bit of mana at least. Now I don't know whether I should recall here because it looks like Vi is invading my jungle. I don't really know why she's invading my jungle. She can't set up a dive. She can't like mid or bot. There's nothing in my jungle for her to take. So she's really just wasting time, honestly. Oh, then again, bot lane of fighting. That's pretty ballsy for someone with no flash. Alright, we'll go back and we'll buy some items. Oh, she's dead. He's dead. Rest in pepperonis, my friend. We'll buy some items here. Gonna be rushing Cinderhawk as always, of course. Oh, this could be it. Is he dead as well? Jesus. Jesus Louise, boys. What's up with that? What's up with that, boys? Alright, a bit unfortunate there. Didn't really think Vi had any chance of making that play happen, but... SOLOQ. Never cease to surprise you. But yeah, it's all good. Just going to take this red buff and then... I don't think I can go into her blue and maybe take that away. I could try and do that. I don't think so, though. Probably not going to happen. Anyway, maxing E or maxing W on Volibear is up to you. Honestly, I think that there's definitely merits for both. Maxing W gives you better 1v1s. So against Vi, that's what I feel like I want to do this game. But it makes your ganks slightly worse. Well, it depends, honestly. If you've got someone on your team who can set up your ganks, then it makes them better because you have more damage. But it makes them slightly worse from the perspective that unless you get that unless you can get 3 hits off onto the person, obviously, then your bite damage isn't really that useful. Like for example, when I ganked the Echo, and he just put down his W and walked away from me. Nothing going there. Oh, maybe there is something going here. He's dead. Alright, well... I have no idea how Yorick works, really. Just gonna be honest on that one. So apparently, I was like, yeah, nothing happening top, and then suddenly they all started fighting again. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, not too experienced on that one. I should probably be going top here, actually. Because this guy is definitely going to be drawing some attention to himself. So I will nick this blue buff from Ziggs, because this will get me level 6. And then I'm just going to peg it up top. There's Vi. It's a good hit from Vi, but... Ooh, okay. Look at this damage. Grim. Beautiful. So we use our flash, but we get a easy peasy lemon squeezy. I was gonna flash flip her into into Volibear there, but sorry, Yorick there, but that may be a bad idea. But still, let's try and go down for the Echo here again, see if he's got something for us. Maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. You never know. Looks like I might be able to do something at least, potentially. Using his W here. Going aggressive. Perfect time for me to run in then, if he's just gone aggressive. Although, of course, very slippery champion is Echo. I might be able to do something here, but it's unlikely. He'll probably just jump over the wall, honestly, won't he? Or, yeah, or get lantern by Thresh. That works too. Yeah, like I said, very slippery champion. Really hard to do anything to him. Just going to ping Ziggs to come help us here, because something's happening. I think we can win this 3v3, because they're going really deep here. Okay, this is a pretty bad cunning, though. I'm going to ignore Draven for now, because we want to focus on the people who are threatening our team. There we go. He's dead. And go for the Thresh. Vi's behind us. She is level 6 and hasn't used her ulti when I went top lane to kill her. she was level 5, so she didn't use that ult. But let's see if we can actually loop back round onto the Draven here. I do see Vi, I do see her, but I don't really give a shit about her there. Just going to try and get the Draven instead. Unless I can maybe threaten the Vi here. Flip her during her Q, and she's dead again. Beautiful. Oh, and Draven's actually going in. Good flash. We should be able to get him as well. But boom. And I'm not sure Echo's going to be able to do too much here. So we're just going to cut him off maybe. Run at him. Do something like that. How did that Ziggs bomb jump over his head? Beautiful. Oh, it was a juicy bait. I see how it is. I see how this is. I don't really think I can do anything to this guy. I think the ball is complete in this guy's court, so how he wants to play this, because he'll just jump over the wall here. There we go. But, like, I didn't really have much... If I stay over that side of the wall, it's not like my team can just kill him, so... Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't really feel like I could do too much there, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like best case scenario wouldn't really lead to much anyway. You know, it's not like my team would pick him up, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So I may... Yeah, whatever. Just get the Crocs here instead. Now I've got a lot of gold because we were doing a pretty big fight, so a lot of gold for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend that. I'm probably just gonna go for my Cinderhawk here. Blue Smite, Red Smite is honestly up to you. I think that Red Smite overall is the item that I tend to get like most games. I really like Red Smite. I think it's really, really good. But I think on Volibear, there's a strong argument for just going Blue Smite, because you just run at someone, smite them, and then chase them down and beat the shit out of them. But I think both work, obviously. And again, Red Smite, you really can't go wrong with Red Smite. So if you want that, just keep going for it. Blue Smite, I think, is easier to work with, because it's simpler. It gives you more utility. It makes your gank stronger as well. Just gives you a bit less damage. In the 1v1, you're stronger too, so you could argue against the Vi. That might be a better choice, because she's a very good 1v1 champion. But more or less, it's fine, really. Now, I'm a little bit worried looking at this Draven's build. Rushing the Duskblade. That's something, that is. I've never seen that before, so that's something. Usually, they rush Yumu's, and I think that's pretty good. But this guy really wants lethality, apparently. I don't think Duskblade is a good lethality rush item. I think it's a good lethality item, but I wouldn't get it before other lethality. Like, I don't think you get it as your first lethality item. Echo's coming in, but sorry, Vi's coming in. I know she's here, but can't we just fight this? Like, is this a problem? I guess it's... Oh my goodness, Time Kentra God. Fuck, I thought we could 3v3 that. Okay. I went too hypey there. I thought we were just like, you know, I'm coming in, but it doesn't matter. Like, they can't kill me unless they really hard focus me, as you saw they did. So I thought we were okay, honestly, because then if they hard focus me, my team comes in, we fight. But I guess we're not strong, as strong as I thought we were there. So that led to that really awkward play. Unfortunate. I'm going to go for tier 2 boots, because on Volibear, if you get kited, you're pretty screwed. You can go Swifties if you want. Ninja Tabby is also really good. Arguably, Ninja Tabby would have been a better choice this game, just because of the Draven Vi. To an extent, Renekton as well. But can't go wrong with Merc Treads. There's a lot of CC on their team too. I don't think I'm going to be able to stop this one. Oh my goodness, that was really close. Nice attempt. Yeah, a little bit too aggro for me there, and it kind of cost our team quite significantly, actually. That sucks. So she's going to do the scuttle here. She's going to run up. Nope, she's going to run into... She's either going to run into our jungle or go defend this bot lane here. I'm going to just go take the guess she's on her wolves. She's not on her wolves. I'll do the wolves then. She's probably just recalling in her jungle, so we'll just take the wolves. I know her blue's not up because she had double buffs when she was doing that dragon, and she got red buff from me, so she must have got blue buff from herself there. What the shit was that? That's a flash. Nice. Good shit. I'm playing pretty aggro this game, but I think I can get away with it. Volibear is someone you definitely can put a lot of pressure on. Oh, that's a gap closer gone. That's a gap closer gone. Smite him before we use our flash. Slow him with our E. Okay. Can we juke something here? Nice. We should get the Vi. She's got no flash. Don't think that's going to save you, love. Ah, I couldn't press W. Fuck. Worth. I'll take it. That was so close. That was so close. Really close. Oh, dear. All right. Good shit. Let's get a sweeper here as well. What are we looking at this game? I don't know whether or not I want to go for like pure tankiness this game, or whether I want to get Titanic Hydra build. I feel like we don't actually have a lot of damage in our team as far as like team fights go and stuff. Like actual damage. We got Lucian, who's not exactly a hyper carry. We've got Yorick, who probably won't be team fighting that much, and to be honest, is not. I would not say is a reliable source of damage. Someone like Yorick tends to get kited quite easily as well. I don't think he's a 0 damage champion, but you know what I mean. And then, yeah, Tom Kench is our support. And these are, I'm not complaining about the picks, by the way. I'm not saying, oh my goodness, we've got a 0 damage team. Just going to take the blast cone. That's the only way he's getting out of there is the blast cone. I'll take that. But you know, not a lot of damage on our team, so maybe a bit Titanic Hydra loving going on there might be a little bit, you know, good for us, but you never know. I should probably rush some armor this game, like Dead Man's Plate, and then go Titanic. I don't think I should rush the Titanic at least. This Renekton actually has a lot of damage here, doesn't he? Bonk. Alright, good shit. We'll just defend these minions here. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. There's nothing actually going on the map here, so I don't have to... This pink ward has lasted for so long, by the way, up there. I don't know why. No one's going for it. It's really weird. Like, no one's even bothering with that pink ward. So many people have walked over it as well. Vi's walked over it at least twice. Maybe even 3 times. Renekton just walked over it too. No one seems to care that there could be a control ward in that bush. Anyway. I'm probably going to go Deadman's into Titanic Hydra, potentially. I'm not really that far ahead, so I don't know whether or not it's a smart idea for me to go for... Like, for example, a Tiamat Rush would be pretty good. Tiamat Rush tends to be quite good on junglers. Because you get really good clear speeds as well, and it gives you early game... You just get like a bunch of early game pressure, early game power. It's actually surprising to see this Echo lowest yes than Ziggs, and is 1, 3, and 0. Because I kind of feel like this Echo is massively outplaying our Ziggs this game. Just because he's always... this is something that does surprise me, though, at this stage of the game. Is this Ziggs is never pushed up against Echo. I know Ziggs has this tower, but that wasn't because of that wasn't because he's pushing. It's because... like, Echo went down bot and died. So... Oh, shit. Hello, Vi. So, yeah. I'm really surprised that Echo is able to, like, hard... shove that lane against the Ziggs. So it's really one of Ziggs' strengths, and one of his only strengths, honestly, in solo queue, is he just pushes all the time. Draws a lot of attention to himself. Careful of Vi here, my friend. I'm just going to clear out this next wave here. I don't know whether or not we can defend that mid tower. It's quite low. Ziggs is almost there, but I don't think he's going to be able to defend it, honestly. At this point, when a tower is really, really low, it doesn't really matter if you defend it, because it's going to die like soon anyway, so... That's good though. Setting up a push top is fine. Eventually that will work in our favour if Renekton decides to group. But if my team's grouping as well, the enemy team's grouping a little bit, I may as well try and group a little bit as well. Just keep pushing this mid in. While the enemy... They're staring at the minimap as well, so we... What the fuck? What was that? Someone got the control ward finally. I know Vi's here, so I don't want to go too hard. Someone got control ward though. That's cool. It means I can move it. I don't really want it in this area anymore. I don't feel like having it in that area is insanely useful anymore. But I'm sitting on a bit of gold here, and dragon is spawning really, really soon. So I'd like to recall and spend it before we go for this dragon. But oh shit, it's not a shout. I guess not. If Lucian's going top, we can't do anything about that dragon. Yeah, Tom Kench also DC'd as well, it's true. Although, Lucian, mate, let's not pretend like Tom Kench DCing is the reason why you're going top lane. Let's not pretend that, because I saw you heading at our blue buff before Tom Kench's DC even went through. I saw that. I saw that. Don't you try and lie to me. There he is. But, I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like when you've got a Ziggs on your team as well, you can defend objectives pretty easily because he just lobs spells at the enemy team who are trying to take the objective and they just take a lot of damage. But, you know, it's... If we can't defend it, we can't defend it. It's not the end of the world, honestly. Lucian does manage to pick up that top tower as well. So that's okay. I could have tried to go for the blind still, but I think that's really risky. Blimey! Skeez is getting his ass kicked, isn't he? We're all getting our ass kicked this game. Gosh. Yeah, I just need one more hit, boys. That's all I need. Oh, that's a good hook, baby. That's a good hook, Thresh. I'll give you respect for that one. Nice hook, boy. Oh, okay. Unfortunate, boys. Unfortunate. Ah, dear. Well, Ziggs has got his ultimate up. So, and he's spawning really soon. So maybe he can clear this wave here. That was pretty good. That was pretty good until the hook on solution. But that was a nice spicy hook by Thresh. I thought we had that, honestly. I thought we had that. I didn't even ult immediately onto the Thresh. But I should have done. Yes, that's good. That's good. No, it's not, because Echo's Echo. Here I go, boys. I'm coming in. I'm coming in, lads. Nice, we got him. Keep going, Yorick. Should we turn this into a spicy Baron play? I don't think that's a good idea. And he's going to get... Oh, is that the fadeaway? Nope. Still dead. Alright, no spicy Baron play for us. Should we do this, guys? Should we just go for a fight, though? Should we just force the fight? I don't really know what they're trying to do here. I don't think there's a way that this works out for these guys, personally. I'm not going to get this kill, though. I'd rather Lucian get that. That was interesting. Not really sure. I don't know. Do you really want to hook and initiate onto a Volibear? I still have my flash as well. Like, if that guy gets away from me, I'll just flash into him. Alright. Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh, that's a flash as well. Holy shit, Echo. Oh, we got him. Oh, shit. Echo didn't press R. Oh, okay. Well. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, my good lord. Woohoo. Holy moly. I'm not even going to try it. Oh. Did you guys hear me press flash, by the way? Did you hear it? I tried. I'm on 70 MS. It didn't work. Ironically, if I wasn't downloading Hitman while playing this game, I probably would have actually got away with that. So do we go for more damage at this point? This is the question, right? Is that if we're behind in the game, going for damage is often quite risky because it's like, well, you're going to instantly die anyway, right? Or like, you need, step one is survive, especially if you're playing someone like Volibear who's the tank. So step one, survive. So going for Titanic Hydra, is that a good idea? You know what? I actually don't know because, like I said before, we don't have a lot of damage on our team. So there's a good argument for going Titanic Hydra. But we're not doing that well, so there's also a good argument for just going full tank. So I'm going to go for the Ruby Crystal because that means I can still turn it into a tank item. Or I can actually get the Titanic Hydra if I want to. But, you know, I kind of feel like I do want to go for Titanic this game. I just think that it's kind of risky for our team to not have reliable sources of damage when our Lucian is actually really weak. Well, I don't know. He's not really that weak. I guess he's just a hook magnet or something. I don't know. He's not. He doesn't feel like he's doing anything. At least we'll put it that way. It's a nice bit of harass there, and Vi went in as well. That's also good. I've popped my ulti, but I've not got anything. I'm just gonna flash on this Draven. Oh, put him into it, boys. We put him into it. I'm not dead because of my passive somehow, so I'm just going to walk away before I tempt the low gods even more. No blast coming for you, dickhead. Nice, and we juke the hook. Beautiful. Can we do Baron off that? We should do Baron off that, right? I feel like we should at least. I feel like if we don't Baron this, we're wasting an opportunity. We kind of have to go for it, really, don't we? Actually, I've got my tier 2 boots up here. Can I catch this guy? There's the slice and the dice. Okay, well that's bad because now my smite's on cooldown. I feel like this is a really bad play now, honestly. Should we YOLO it? Should we just proper YOLO this play? Okay. Here we go, boys. We're YOLOing the play. I'm spam pinging my smite. So I'm going to have to use my my W to... Oh, shit. We got to get the Vi, man. We shouldn't do this without smite. We really shouldn't. It's a bad idea. That's a bad idea, boys. Damn. I feel like going for the Renekton there, though, is not a bad play. And I had to use my smite for that, right? But maybe it is a bad play because he can just... I know he should be able to jump out of that one. I don't know, boys. I don't know. I think maybe that's my bad. Although, still, having said that, a level 12 Vi versus a level... Sorry, level 14 Vi versus a level 12 Volibear. Still probably not something that you want to contest the Baron. But still a 50-50 at the end of the day, innit? So it's still a very risky play. But the reason why I wanted to go for it is because we are behind, right? So when you're behind, you do want to... You kind of have to go for those kind of plays, I guess. Now, I would really like to go for this dragon here. I feel like if we give them another dragon, it's, you know, just we're asking them to snowball, take towers and Baron and stuff. Especially another mountain dragon. I feel like it's kind of bad, but the question is, what can we do to stop them? And now I'm just going to go full tank, by the way, guys. I mean, the last fight, we won without me dealing damage. I was just a big tank, and we almost lost it because I almost died. Is Vi going in here? I think she should. Good. Nice. Alright, we'll take that. My life for Vi. But here we go. This is what I mean. No damage anymore. No damage right now. We killed Vi. That's nice. But we just have no damage outside of that. Oh man, this is... We're in a bit of a pickle, innit? Maybe just going for the... Maybe, yeah, maybe fighting right now is bad. Do we just stall out as hard as we can? I don't know. I guess we need Ziggs to poke. That's what we need, right? Alright. I don't know, though. Relying on... I don't have much faith in the Ziggs. I don't want to seem harsh or anything like that, but... You know, he's playing Ziggs, but he was constantly pushed in under his tower. So, to me, that suggests that he's not necessarily aware of how to play Ziggs. Like how his champion works necessarily. He's probably just... Like, I'm not saying he's like a terrible player. I just mean like he's probably going to be playing Ziggs the way he plays every other champion. Which is just to run and do damage, you know, so... Alright. Is this a Baron? We may as well YOLO something, right? Oh, Vi's bot. Let's do it, boys. Alright. Would have liked to save the minefield for the oncoming enemy team. Or incoming enemy team, I should say, I guess. But here we go, boys. Can I get outsmited by an Echo? Is the question of the day. What's the answer, boys? Yes or no? Yes, I can. Wait, did I not have smite? Fuck, I don't think I had smite up, did I? Or did I use it? Did I use smite? No, I didn't use smite. Oh, actually, maybe I did use smite. Oh! Oh my god. No! Fuck me. That's so... Yeah. I feel so bad. Ooh. That is the worst feeling, man. Losing a smite fight. Well, it's not even a smite fight. Just losing the Baron, man. To not even smite, just to Echo. I want to know how much damage that Echo does with his E. Because with Lich Bane and with that much AP, it's probably a lot, but I don't know, man. I'm just trying to justify like losing that, but I don't know, man. There's not much justification for that shit, is there? Fuck me, man. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Get the pick on the AD carry. Jungler bot lane. Free Baron. I don't know, man. That just sucks. That's how key back into the game, right? Is that Baron? And I just kind of threw it away. And not only threw it away, but now the enemy team has the Baron. We should definitely fight this. Okay, definitely is a strong word, but we should arguably fight this. Okay, definitely was too strong a word. Alright, I'll take that though. Alright, 1 for 1, I'll take that. Shit, I need to sit up, boys. I need to sit up. I'm sad. I'm slouching because I'm sad. Sit up, lads. It's all good. Holy fuck. That echo does a lot of damage. I'm coming in, boys. You know what? I don't want to be here anymore. Let's see if we can defend this inhibitor. Can you not buff your minions, please? For me, it's lose. Yes. I think it's probably close to lose. We'll put it that way. At least you didn't spell lose, lose. That's what makes it worse. You know, if people say it's lose and spell it loose, that's the worst, in my opinion. I've got to give a lot of props to this Echo, though. I feel like he's played really well this game. I don't mean that in the sense that he stole the Baron. Like, that's on me. Like, that's not necessarily a good play from Echo. That's just me being an idiot. But I mean, outside of that, this Echo's just played really, really well. Like, he's just had lots of impact. Like, for me, when I look at, like, the biggest things that, when I try to see who's, like, if people have played well, if they're good players, it's when you put them in disadvantageous positions. We would say, in English, we'd probably say disadvantageous. I don't know how we'd say that word. Basically, like, ugly situations, and then you see how they do in that situation. So, for example, with the Echo, let's flip this guy out on my team, shall we? With the Echo, this guy has a really hard lane matchup, and he was 1 and 3, and he's got like 60 less CS than Ziggs, and he's like 10 times more useful than this guy. Just because he's playing really well. So, you know what I mean? Okay. Thank you, Tom Kench, because I always get my ass kicked right there. That was not what I wanted to do. Don't know why I flipped Renekton. For some reason, I thought he would just die under the tower. Nope, that's not going to happen. So yeah, this Echo man, really strong. And Vi, very good SOLOQ carry as well. You can see why here. Shitty early game, play like garbage. Still be really useful. She farms really well as well, as you can tell by her CS numbers this game. I'm just going to keep flipping them into us and stuff, because I feel like we should chase this. I feel like this is probably our best opportunity to do something here, right? This is a bit of a bait, but I still think this is good for us. Oh, shit. I think this is our best chance to do something. Even if this ends terribly for us, it's still our best chance, right? I have no AD carry. And kind of low health bars. I know Yorik's dead, or was dead when we made that play. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. We'll go for the GA next, I think. I need a bit of, like, nice, there we go. I need a bit of hybrid resistances this game, because Echo does hurt me a lot and I have no MR. Nice. Yeah, that's Echo. He took the TP? No, he cancelled it. Okay, I was going to say, that's ballsy, man. This Echo really hurts, so I think Jay would be a nice choice. Jay still gives me armor, which is really cool. I don't know why we all defended base when Dragon just swamped. But to be fair, I probably should have pinged that out if I wanted to do that. I'll ping it now. It's a bit too late. I probably won't get there in time or anything like that, but we'll see if we can get there. Vi is dead, obviously, so Draven top and Vi dead means it's only Echo and Renekton who are on it. We should, like, I don't really want to give them 4 dragons this game, and three mountains. I feel like that's lazy. I think we could have stopped that one. But to be honest, even though I feel like it's a poor decision for us to just defend the base there, like our base is not under that much threat. I mean, our Nexus towers are barely touched. It's not like we've got, you know, loads of dickheads on those. But I can't really complain because I didn't tell my team to go in. I didn't tell my team to go for the dragon. I didn't organize my team at all. So yeah, I'm not gonna complain about that one. Tomkins, is he by himself up there? I don't know. Is he just putting down loads of vision for the Baron? That's cute, man. I respect that. We need that shit. Should probably put this control ward down somewhere, though. This is a good spot for it. Fuck. Okay. I mean, these guys are just by themselves for now, so this isn't too bad actually. Let's see what happens after this, but in general, I don't think this is too bad. That's okay. 2 people going aggro there, Thresh and Echo going aggro there, means that we can get some good trades in because it's just the 2 of them. But if we're all in spawn and this Baron's up, goodbye Baron. Goodbye Baron. I don't think we can stop this one. May as well just keep defending then if we can't stop it. I mean, Ziggs is very good at trying to like steal Baron, but mostly he's better at it on red side, where he can like sit over the wall and stuff and throw out bombs. He's not so good on this side. I mean, they do it way too fast anyway, so. Get the ward. Okay, never mind. I got my sweeper up. What am I talking about? Holy shit, that tower died fast. What the fuck is going on with my ping? Is my ping really high, or why the shit is my champion not being responsive? I tried to flip by like 6 times, man. My Volibear mechanics need work. That's what I need. Nice. So overall that fight was not bad. We won that fight pretty handily, but you could argue... Well, Lucian died instantly that fight, and as the tank on the losing team, not having a fun time this game. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. So, you know, bit of a struggle here. I think, for me, this game, I feel like my early game was probably my biggest weakness here. Well, actually, I would disagree with that. You know what? That's a lie. I think I could have done more, but I think my early game was good still, if that makes sense. Like, I still feel like I applied a lot of pressure in the early game still, or a decent amount, I guess. I don't feel like there was like more that was expected of me, I should say. So I think my early game was okay, but yeah, I don't know. I think we're just a bit outmatched this game, honestly. Yeah, after we fell behind, I think I should have played a little bit more safe. I think I've been a little bit reckless on trying to get back into the game. Like, I see situations that I think are good, but maybe considering we don't have a lot of damage this game. I mean, this Yorick is practically useless here. Lucian's like our only source of damage, and to be honest, you know, I don't know. I don't really feel like this guy's been able to do too much. Maybe, I don't know. And Ziggs is like... Ziggs has got a really good score, but I swear it just feels like he's not done anything this game. Maybe I'm being too harsh on him, but it just feels like that, you know. You're done, Zoe, my friend. Right, I need to find a flip onto either Draven or just protect Lucian here. I'm so donezo. Oh, nice. Got Vi, boys. We did it. Yeah, not much we can do here, I'm afraid. Unfortunate. We'd won a lot of games on this account recently, but this was, I don't know, this was not a good one. I feel like Volibear can still be really good. But in a game like this, I guess it's pretty tricky. Let's go and take a look at the post-game lobby here and see the damage and stuff. I'm expecting Ziggs to have a lot, though. I mean, he's Ziggs, right? So he should have a lot of damage dealt this game. Yeah, look at that. Disgusting. Yeah, oh my god! See, we had no damage this game. All we had was Ziggs' poke, and even then, he didn't really set up fights with poke that much. But look at that. That is vile. That is foul. Holy shit, man. Really not good. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think Vi, you can see the power of Vi, honestly. I'll put it that way, because this Vi didn't have a great early game, but still came back and was powerful. I don't feel like she did too much, but, you know, she was still very powerful. But honestly, I would like to say, let's see, I would like to say that this is a good showcase of Volibear's power, because if you're this far behind in a game, this far behind, and you've gone full tank, and you have like the same damage as your teammates, apart from Ziggs, because he's Ziggs, right? And almost the same damage as the enemy Vi's gone full damage. That's, you know, I think that's pretty good still. I think like I fine-tuned some things, maybe a bit of decision making there, but still that's decent, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna peace out now, boys and girls. Thanks a lot for watching the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry we couldn't pull out a victory. I actually want to quickly take a look at my match history here to see, because I think I won a lot recently, right? I've got a feeling I have. Yeah, I think that was the. Well, okay, ignore those games, but still, we won a lot of games recently. Holy shit! And I think this is the only one kind of recorded gameplay that I've lost in a long time. This one I inted a little bit, 17 deaths, holy shit. But yeah, my recording wasn't working on that one. Both these recordings fucked up. It was really annoying. Just when I thought I had like a good recording, they both just fucking ballsed up. Very annoying. Anyway, thanks for watching the gameplay, boys and girls. I'm out of here. Have a good one, and I will see you in my next.